Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn ugly ass.
Kiyotaka Ayanokoji, one of the best manipulators of today, but also the worst cornball. Now what exactly is wrong? It's nothing, just the fan base, y'all. Now here's me who thought the JJK fan base is the biggest cornball. This MF got something bigger to show. People on Insta genuinely cornballing with each other on every single Ayanokoji shit I see. To the point where it's not even funny nor tough anymore. It's just straight BS. Now, unlike the others, I'm not just gonna throw some raw insult to gain views. I'm gonna explain the point straight. Ayanokoji is cool, good at what he's doing, but the MFs who try to be like or just become a complete jackass clone of him, high-key need to touch some grass. But the biggest cornballs are these YT channels that make these. Like for real, at this point, even if it was the real Ayanokoji, he'd be calling them cornball asses along with me. These MFs have reached a scale where it doesn't even look like they know what they're trying to do anymore, either cause the lack of not being able to touch grass or just some mysterious manipulator possession. But these comments are peak though, this getting me crying. Most of the fanbase doesn't even get a shit about him. I've seen some people saying this is a romance anime just because Ayanokoji and Horikita are close or work together. I mean, look at this! Look at this! Ayanokoji smiling? I can't even imagine. Now I know this is a fan-made ending which is actually good and I understand what you're trying to do, but the character you're choosing for it is diabolical. Bro was raised without the sense of emotions. He can understand emotions but can't feel it. It might be different in the light novel since I didn't read it. I mean, I ain't reading any, duh. But in the anime, in Koji's POV, bro only sees humans as tools. Like, bro doesn't give a deek about what you say to him, huz. Romance animes are low-key cool, though there are some degenerate fan service ones, which is a goldmine for a hard-working gooner who has been on a streak for 2 years straight. NNN? What's that? They can't see such things, gang. Now moving on to Ayanokoji, the man who can never be rage baited. This is Ayanokoji trying to date someone, or at least that's what it looks like, I mean. But my bro made a little girl cry out. Like, look at his face, gang, look at it. Bro doesn't give a shit about whoever is crying or is getting slimed out. Alright, now I'll explain exactly why people want to be like him. You see, people admire Ayanokoji's talent, desire to win, and control over his emotions. So they get this thought of, this guy is very cool and talented, which I have never seen before. If I follow him, then I can face the difficulties of life easily and be a perfect man. Now I just want to let y'all know that nothing in this world is perfect. No matter what you do, you'll always have some flaws. Even Ayanokoji has flaws. But right now, the real question is it okay to become like him? The answer is no, but also yes. Why? Because it depends on what you follow of him. People think anime or mangas are merely for entertainment, but that depends on you. Each qualified anime low-key leaves a life lesson which most people don't get. In here, Ayanokoji's biggest feat is absolute control over his emotions. It's not like he doesn't have any emotions, people always misunderstand him, because he was meant to be misunderstood in the series. It's that he has control over his emotions. Now, what exactly to follow of Ayanokoji? Quality. It's the quality. You just need his quality. Instead of following his quality, the cornballs follow his style, which I swear is so damn deadass, gang. You need to learn his quality and build a style of your own. Simply, you need to be yourself, but with his quality. Reason why Ayanokoji is so unexpressive is because of him adapting to his situation. He ain't living in a daily life situation. He's literally on an extremely elite school built to make the greatest politicians of the future, while these cornballs follow the adaptation of his situation. In the daily life we live, you absolutely don't have to be the poker face final boss, dog. You just gotta have control over your emotions so that you don't act against your own self. Like when people get furious about stuff and act naively, or break down from sadness, trauma, and fear. The most useless emotion, which almost never is useful useful in a situation is anger. It is against you almost all the time and can never make you win. Ayanokoji is versatile, so suppose if he was in our world doing normal stuff we do, he'd be pretty much the same as I mentioned. And one more point I forgot to mention earlier is that him using people as tools. It is almost never necessary to do that in life. He lives in a world where it's meant to be manipulating. You don't need to use people as tools like he does, it'd be straight cornball at this point. Instead, have his quality as I said and use it wisely. In any kind of fight of argument, calmness is the winner, so stay composed. So the verdict is, instead of becoming a dead-ass clone of him, you need to observe his quality and apply it to your own self to build a style of your own, instead of some Walmart Ayanokoji shit. Alright, I guess this is pretty much all I had to demonstrate. I high-key hope y'all got that, gang. This was my first time making content like this, so make sure to crack the like and sub button. And if it gets views, then I'll consistently drop more like this, which is gonna be even more peak. Alright, see y'all, gang.
What do you today?